Hey, good Monday morning, everybody, and welcome to Carolyn's Magical Mondays. It is Monday, August the 20th. Oh my goodness, the summer is just literally buzzing by. So I trust you guys are enjoying these steamy, hot summer days and doing some fun things outdoors and indoors. So I'd like to thank you for those of you who are coming on and joining me. It's Carolyne Rodrigues with my Magical Mondays. So as you come in, just let me know where, hey Cheryl, let me know where you're calling in from or where you're joining from. There's my mom, Yvonne. Nice to see you, Mom. Hope you're staying cool. Casey, hello. What's it doing in Sarnia? It's a bit of a cloudy day. I don't mind that as long as it's warm out. Lots of rain over the last couple of days, so that's always good for the grass. Hey, Randall, how are you? Good morning. She's in Sarnia, Ontario. How's your foot, Casey? Oh my goodness, this lady, I'm telling you, you just keep on going. So be well, stay well, look after yourself. Hey, Barbara. It's hot and steamy in Florida, I know that. So welcome everybody, and let me know how you're doing. Drop an emoji in there. That seems to be the way that I can see what you guys are up to. So thank you for joining me today. And as you know, Mondays, I love Mondays. They are magical for me because it's an opportunity to clear the deck and start over. Hey, Hadass. Do you love Mondays? I know you love Mondays. Hey, Celeste, nice to see you. Let's take a minute and just say hi to everybody as you guys join me. Celeste, I miss seeing you. I haven't seen you in a while. Okay, so Magical Mondays, you guys. Who loves Mondays? Give me a high five, an emoji. Who loves Mondays? Hey, Annie, we got to get together soon. I know we keep threatening to do that. I know. And thank you, Hadass. I know you love Mondays. And as a good friend of mine says, Mondays can be a day to what we call Etch-a-Sketch. My good friend Kevin Steele, you know, he says, if it wasn't a good week, just Etch-a-Sketch the whole thing and start over. If it was a good week, you know, pat yourself on the back and set your sights on, you know, intentioning something great to happen for you today, right? So thank you for joining me. And as you are joining me, I'd love for you to share. I'm asking you guys to do a lot of things today. Love for you to share. What are you grateful for today? What are you grateful for? I'm just grateful that I live in such an amazing community. I love where I live in Collingwood, Ontario. Beautiful trees. My deck is finally coming together, so I'm thankful for that. New furniture arriving tomorrow, so I'll be posting some pictures of that. So just the little things. Yesterday I saw the most beautiful red cardinal sitting in my Japanese maple tree. I mean, that was a sight to behold, and I've heard that cardinals are like angels coming to visit. So anyhow, drop in there, what is it that you are grateful for? So, because today I want to talk about, well, something along those lines, right? Ask and it is given. A lot of people say, I've been asking and I'm not getting, right? I'm asking and what's going on? So understand profoundly that when you ask, it is given. The question is, are you letting in what you have asked for? Right? Are you letting it in? What are you asking for and negating by your current thoughts and beliefs? Beliefs that, I don't deserve this, I'm not worthy, others can, but I can't. You see, I was asking and wondering why it wasn't showing up. See, this kind of thinking, asking, and then these negative thoughts are actually cutting you off from source, cutting you off, in my opinion, from God, cutting you off from, some of you talk about the universe, right? Cutting you off from what you've asked for. So how do we balance that which we desire, the asking, with belief? Because belief can deliver to you that which you're asking for, or it can negate that which you're asking for. So if you desire something that you doubt, you are out of alignment with belief, right? How many people have ever done that? I know I used to do it all the time. Or are you annoyed because what you have asked for isn't showing up in the time frame that you believe it should show up in, right? So are you struggling with wanting something but not believing? And guys, on my Magical Mondays, I talk about, things that I have experienced, because I can only speak from a place of experience, personal experience, what I have learned. So Barbara, are you saying that you're struggling with wanting something but not believing? Just give me a thumbs up if that's what you mean by yes, right? Yes. So what happens is when we get into the struggle of wanting and not believing, it causes us, and I know you guys will agree with me because I know you've done it, I've done it, it causes stress and tension, which produces negative emotion. Anybody been there? Anybody? Give me a thumbs up, give me a high five, give me an emoji. Yeah, so that stress and tension it's like a little antenna that we're attracting what we're emitting, right? So negative emotion sabotages the vibration of asking. Okay? So the other thing that I know I did, I see it in other people, is you have your shield up. And that shield is keeping you from receiving what you have asked for, right? So sometimes when I ask for things, my timeline is not in alignment with my vibration. Therefore, it's not showing up. I'm like, where is it? I asked for it. Where is it? Right? So my belief, so this scale of up and down, asking, believing, not believing, asking, believing, not believing, getting into sabotage. It's such a treadmill that you want to really get off of it, right? And I remember when I first got into business with my very first network marketing company, and I was watching all these people have great success, and I was asking, and I thought I was believing, but I was focused on why not me? Why them and why not me? So that was that little shield. That was that little kind of that negative emotion, like what's wrong with me? So that which I asked for now, what's wrong with me? I kept getting more of that, right? So Celeste, what are you saying here? I have to believe through circumstances and waiting for perfect timing. Well, current circumstances will also throw you off of alignment, right? Current circumstances put us into that place of sabotage. And I don't know if there's any such thing as perfect timing. Perfect timing, I say that's all up to the man upstairs, right? So it's just the art of allowing. And so sometimes when I have asked for something, I expect it, like I was expecting it to show up in my timeline, right? And questioning why it didn't show up. And that again throws me out of alignment. Why is it taking so long? I want it now. But I want to ask you guys, imagine if everything you asked for showed up instantly. That would be a very boring life. And I think part of what God wants for us, that's my belief as a woman of faith, is he wants us to experience life, right? He wants us to enjoy the journey, asking and receiving. So my question to you, I'm asking a lot of questions today, is are you really ready to receive? Are you ready for more of what you've asked for? Yeah, you're right, Celeste. We wouldn't grow if we had a life that was constantly giving us everything we want. Because, yeah, in the failure, sometimes we become stronger people. And sometimes we allow that failure to stop us. But here's what I want you guys to know. Being in a place of knowing that anything you desire is already coming to you. Can you imagine that? Anything you desire is already coming to you. And when you're in that place of alignment, that attraction, that's what it's all about. How you feel deep down. How you feel deep down. Are you congruent with the thoughts that produce what you want? Hey, beautiful Esther. Nice to see you on here. Good morning. So are you congruent with what you have asked for? Are your thoughts congruent with what you have asked for? For example, okay, some of you may have a desire for more money, but in fact, your thinking is about the absence of the money, right? Some of you desire to have juicier relationships, but your thinking is about how yucky your relationship, how yucky the relationship is that you're in, or what it is that you're focused on about the partner that you're with. You're focused on all of the things that they're not doing right. So I encourage you to make a list, right? Make a list of in terms of juicier relationships. What are the traits of your partner that you love, and just read that, focus on that, right? So is it your desire for that ideal body, but in fact you're cursing your curves, right? I realize that, gosh, guys, this is something we have to practice all the time. I have to practice all the time because I keep talking about my Buddha belly. Well, guess what? I'm attracting more of my Buddha belly, right? And so you're right, Barbara. It's in the lessons that we need to learn. So instead, what I'm doing now is I love my Buddha belly. I'm loving all the parts of me because they are healthy, right? And even if you're in a place where perhaps your body isn't as healthy as you want it to be, focus on what you want. Hey, Miss Susie, it's Susie Q. Honer, how are you? Oh my God, it's so wonderful on my Facebook Lives. Guys, I have these little squirrel moments. I love to see who pops on and who's watching. So Sue, nice to see you. Looking forward to seeing you shortly. Anyhow, all right, so where was I? Squirrel moment. Right. So your desire for that ideal body, but in fact, you're focused on what's not working, what you don't have, how, like, the curves, right? The curves. I keep talking about the absence of my abs. Well, guess what? I'm bringing attention to and asking for the absence of my abs. So are you focused on the absence of what you desire? This is called vibrational resistance. Okay, I made that up. Okay, resistance to what it is that you desire. You're blocking the very thing that you've asked for. So what you in fact are calling into existence what you do not want. And that's what we have happening in the world today. We're so focused, my husband watches CNN, bless him, I love him to pieces, but I call it constantly negative news, right? They're very rarely talking about good things in the world. And so what do we get more of? Those things that we don't want. So the result, you feel worse, and you feel worse. And what does that produce? Negative emotion. And negative emotion is my signal that I am blocking that which I desire and summoning more of what I do not want. And it's like this vicious cycle that I have to practice, and I'm inviting you to do the same, to practice every day. So when I go to bed at night, I'm planting into my subconscious that which I desire. How I want my day to work out the following day. When I wake up in the morning, my eyes are, a little closed, they're glued shut from sleep, but I'm sitting there and I'm meditating on the kind of day I want to have, how I want to feel. Guys, that's your barometer of what your thoughts are and what you're going to attract. So know that, okay, so let me go back a little bit. When I talked about you're summoning that which you don't want. So how do I change that? How do we figure out how to balance desire and belief so that we arrive at expectation for what we're asking? Because I've been sitting here thinking about how did a little girl from India with a high school education and no skills and none of that stuff that successful people have, how did I arrive here? It's by focusing on what I wanted and following the people who were doing what I desired to do, thinking like them, acting like them, behaving like them, doing storyboards. You can see up, I don't know if you can see, I'll show you up there, right? Those are my, what I call vision boards. So know that when you ask, it is given. And practice the art of that, you know, get that sort of anchor signal. Stop focusing on what isn't. Check your thoughts. Check your vibration. And again, as I mentioned, my vision boards help to keep me focused on my story of desire. Those vision boards up there are filled with pictures of how I want to live, who I want in my life, what kinds of things I desire to have that at the time I didn't have. And it's to act in spite of current circumstance. So once you get practiced at this, and understand that the law of attraction is always in your favor, you get what you desire depending on your thoughts. You can be, do, or have anything that you desire. Then when you ask, you automatically allow because your belief system is already there. You know who you are. You want to expect good things to come. I learned that from listening to Wayne Dyer. Let me fix my dentures here. Expectation is the key of the law of attraction. Expect good things to show up in your life. Know the power of your own mind. Know the laws of the universe. Right? Expect through your own power of attraction to get what you are asking for. You are an energy ball. You are vibration. What you put out comes back to you. If you're in that place of constantly negative thinking, your first thought is negative thoughts, what people aren't doing, what you're not receiving, what you don't have, you are gonna get more of that, my friend. So let's get to a place of ease. How do we do that? By simply feeling good. Meditation helps me to stop the ticker tape parade of unwanted thoughts. Right? And it's a practice, you guys. Meditation slows down the thinking process, puts you into a place of allowing. Know all good things wanted are being answered, right? So stand in a place of expectation. Life is supposed to be good for you. Life is supposed to be fun. So my words for you this Monday are, I'm approaching, oh my goodness, it's almost 20 after. Ask, and it is given. And just allow what you have asked for to come into your life. So thank you for listening, you guys. It's amazing how quickly the time goes. Hey, Cindy, I'm just finishing my Facebook Live, and know that, you know, when we create together, we raise our vibration, and we can collectively help one another as we collaborate with each other and help each other with those, you know, getting rid of those stinking thinking thoughts and putting ourselves into a place of allowing. So if you're listening to this in replay time, please hit #replay. And if this has been of help to you, you guys, I welcome you to share this in your groups, because there's so many people out there that just need a little lifting up, and need a little lifting up, especially on a Monday. So make it a great week. I'll be back here next Monday. And ask, and it is given. Bye-bye.